Shalom, all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone and the bishops, Salakia, that rule well through the scriptures. Peace to the 144,000 and the rest of the hopeful elect. I'm the brother Kaya from GMS Indianapolis. Just wanted to do some quick about, let me grab the scripture real quick. I just want to do something quick, because, I just remember another scripture that I wanted to do in this lesson. I only had two scriptures, but it was a third one that came to me and I forgot. All right. I just paraphrased it real quick. This is Revelation 12 and 11. Matter of fact, Revelation 12 and 10, it says, "And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God, of our power." Right? So the events on this earth right now, current events, right? World War III, Russia up in the ante, being aligned with North Korea. All right. Trump about to be the president, and with him being president is helping stirring up strife among the American citizens. Just everything, earthquakes, hyperinflation, all of these things is leading to the salvation of the Israelites. When you read Joel, the 3rd chapter, it says, when the Lord turn around our captivity, in the process, he going to gather all these nations round about in the valley of Jehoshaphat, and these nations being gathered. And when nations are gathered for a world's war, that strains the economy. You got to put more money and more effort into the war effort. So that's going to take away from, other facets of the other avenues, other outlets of the economy. And if your country wasn't doing good before the war, it's going to be worse. So the current situation we in right now, all right, that's what it's pointing to. That's what it's leading to. It says, and the power of his anointed, Mashiach. That's what Christ is. Christ means anointed. The Hebrew word for it is Mashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down. Now, who's the accuser of the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans? These Edomites. All right? These crackers, man. All they do is point the fucking finger. They throw rocks, hide their hand, and they point the finger. Just look at the natives. All right? They totally decimated the natives. But then when they talk about it, right, they'll say, well, they was warring with each other already. We just, they was killing, who wasn't warring with each other? Weren't you motherfuckers warring in Europe with each other? Everybody war with what are you talking about? Right? Well, they got all these accusations, all right, against the children of the Lord. And in recent times, they put the stumbling blocks there. You put Planned Parenthood, drugs, malt liquor. You study these things to help destroy the Israelites. Let me grab some real quick. Let me see. Hold on. Stumbling block. A stumbling block is you going down the path, all right, and then somebody put a obstacle in your way. Here it is. Our people was just trying to live. So-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans in America. They trying to get the American dream that you promised to everybody. But on their road to get it, you putting obstacles there. Black Wall Street. Let's put an obstacle there. How about we just bomb it? Yeah, that's a good idea. Freedmen's Bank, right? They opened up a bank for our people so they can go and store their money and save up for the American dream. But then the president of the bank, he just giving our people's money to his friends and spending it willfully. Yeah, that's a stumbling block. All right, I think what I want is in Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I thought it was in let me see. Uh, okay, it ain't stumbling block. Let me see. Habakkuk. Let me see. Yeah, Habakkuk 2 and 15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him. Yeah, this was your bottle. Yeah, you done roofied. You done put a goddamn roofie in it. Here, take this. Right? It says, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. Yeah, that's what you do, man. See, you in charge of the whole world, right? You in charge of the groceries, the education, the medicine, and it's all roofied because the scripture speaks about drink wine. All right, wine is a metaphor for doctrine, philosophy, a way of life, something to follow. All right, as a path. All right, as instruction. Everybody going to college, right? Everybody getting jabbed up, because of what you say, right? And then what you do when our people do it, then you point the finger. All right, you make accusations. Let me go back to Revelation 12 and yeah, it says 12 and 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. Yeah, you cast down, right? How you cast down? Let me get 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed. Because first of all, you got to be revealed to be the bad guy first. Right? Just like when the old Scooby-Doo cartoon is some wickedness going on, but you don't know who the culprit. Then you find out who the culprit is. All right. So the culprit is Esau Edom. All the wickedness of the earth is being head shipped, if that's even a word, right? It's being forwarded by who? Okay, well, let's say you don't agree, right? All right, if you had to pick a race, right, by the power of elimination, right? If it's Chinese, Japanese, so-called white people, so-called African, who is spreading wickedness throughout the whole earth? Well, China doing this and that. Well, where do China get it from? Where do Japan get it from? They're all, like the scripture in 2nd Ezra says, they are partakers of the hope of Babylon, man. They fucking henchmen, underlings to Esau Edom. It says, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. That's how you get cast down. Because you being revealed to be the bad guy that you are. A lot of people didn't know. A lot of people got Stockholm syndrome, self-hate, want to imitate you, want to be like you, You grow up in some way, shape, or form. The good guy is always light and quote unquote white, and the bad guy is always dark. As much as our people, Jakes, as much as we into cartoons, we love, you know, for those, young enough, 40 and under, 35 and under, grow up watching Dragon Ball Z. When they become their most powerful, they get fucking blonde hair and blue eyes, Super Saiyan. So you're conditioned to look at these so-called white people as saviors, man, or as people to emulate. But like the scripture in Isaiah, the 32nd chapter says, I'll grab that real quick. Let me see. Isaiah 32 and 5, the vile person shall be no more called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful. Yeah, you're the vile person. And you ain't gonna be called liberal no more. Noble, princely, kingly. All right. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity. Because that's what they doing. The people who we thought was the righteous people in times past, ignorantly, so-called white people. Because on the TV shows, they always portray them in the positive. So that plays on your mind. You got the school shooters. When they show the school shooters, they don't say words like criminal and they say he was bullied. All right. Maybe there needs to be a further study how we can prevent this. But then when the so-called Negro still a candy bar, right? They demonize him. We got to get him off the streets. All right. This is a plague to our community. Right. But that's being undone. Because now the truth is out here. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy. Yeah, they're a hypocrite, man. All your government leaders, I don't give a damn what race you think they are. From Kamala to Obama. They're just henchmen for the so-called white man. So the credit still go to him. It's all gonna be hypocritical. He ain't gonna help you. And to utter error against the Lord. Yeah, he uttered error against Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. To make empty the soul of the hungry. Yeah, he wants your ass to be destined. He wants you to be destroyed. He ain't satisfied till you a damn zombie. You don't know who you are. You don't know nothing about the Bible. You just a slave. You just you turn big rocks into little rocks. And when your back give out, right? And when your back give out, they just shoot you in your cerebral cortex. All right. And he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. Right. Because he trying to combat the truth, man. He trying to combat the truth because the word of the Lord exposes him. So he utters error against it. And they that's thirsty for righteousness, like the scripture says, blessed are they who thirst after righteousness' sake, for they shall be filled. He trying to impede that. He trying to get in the way of that because it undoes him. It unglues him. 2 Thessalonians 2:8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. What's the spirit of the Lord's mouth? The prophet's teaching on the highways and byways, exposing the corruption. Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied against great countries, kingdoms of war, pestilence, violence, roughly paraphrasing. And we going in and out. All right, regarding the dynamics of this place. See, we ain't just up here talking shit. We know what we talking about through the spirit of the Lord. Telling you, we know the who, what, when, where, why, and how. Okay? It says, Yeah, Luke 168. All right. It says, let me grab that real quick. Luke 168 says, I'm gonna start at verse 70. As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. So that's how the Lord speak. All right. That's how you being consumed with the mouth of the Lord. Because the prophets is giving his message. And the Lord's message is is death and destruction to you, bro. Vocab Malone, what you doing is in vain. The Lord ain't with you. The scripture says, unless the Lord buildeth the house, they that build it in vain. Lord ain't with you. Y'all look, your time is at an end, bro. What is it? Kingdoms, the average empire lasts about 250 years. Well, next year will be 250 years for America. Now, we not saying that that's the time. That's just, hey, Second Ezra, the 9th chapter says what? When thou see part of the times past, then shall thou know it'll be the same time that I'm coming to visit the world. So we seeing what's happening in the world, the current events. It's already prophesied in the Bible that this was going to happen. So that's when it's like, okay, the Lord on his way back. And before the Lord return, what? You get consumed. All right. You get exposed. Right. You want to do what you doing to Diddy. That's what we doing to you. Diddy low level. Everybody mad at Diddy. Everybody mad at R. Kelly. Where they get it from? How far did the Clintons go? That Epstein list. We ain't forgot about that. How far did that go? And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And then when the Lord comes, your ass gonna be destroyed. So that's the resolution, all right, of the story. All right, you got the beginning, you got the plot, you got the characters, you got the climax, and then you have the denouement, which is Latin for the resolution or the conclusion. And the conclusion is your ass gonna be destroyed, and the rest of creation gonna live happily ever after. The rest of creation. Turtles ain't gonna have to worry about having herpes. All right. These animals ain't gonna have to worry about being experimented on. And people don't even bat an eye. Oh yeah, we've been testing monkeys and mice, and like, damn, nigga, you just gonna fuck. So just fuck the mice feelings. And these animals are sentient, man. Animals have feelings. Animals have emotions. They feel pain. Certain animals don't. You got an index, a pain index, a tolerance, depending on it's situational. But you don't just get to fuck around with the fucking animals, bro. For your what am I trying to for your experiments, and then they try to turn it to good. Oh yeah, for medicine and cures, nigga. The Bible said herbs. So you just got to go, bro. So anyway, with that, Lord's will, this was an edifying lesson to the hopeful elect. All praises and glory and honor unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Kakodah Shalom.